Hey everyone, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whichever part of the world you belong. And welcome to the sixth episode of Internet Marketers Talk Show. And today we have a very special guest, Mr. Nilesh Jain, who runs a show named the Entrepreneur Warriors. And he's a interesting and very amazing person. So let's welcome Mr. Nilesh to the show. Welcome, Nilesh. Welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you so much, Mohan, for inviting me to your show. It's my pleasure to be on your show. Really, thank
Yeah,
you.
it's my pleasure to invite you in my show. So Nilesh, I know about your journey, but some of our audience may not know about you. So can you brief me about your journey, your backstory, why you started this online journey?
So, yeah, hey, basically, hey everyone, I'm Nilesh Jain. I started my journey in the around May 2020, and because of COVID, I lost my job, and lost my job is not because COVID and all situation. Somehow I'm not able to give that much of value in the company, so that's why I'm not blamed to companies so that they remove me. The situation is like this COVID situation, and also that's why they don't see that much of performance on. Also we know like how the economy is going on, so that's why
Right.
they tell me like this is your last day for job. So this is where I feel like what is the next step when
Okay.
now, because also when I'm in a job I'm in a comfort zone. Like I wanted to go into job, and the monthly salary is in the account, so I'm in the comfort
Yes.
zone. So I'm not
Yes.
thinking that much like what is the next step and how I'm growing. But when this incident happened, now it's time to think like what is next, right? And then I started with the blogging, Amazon affiliate, like purchasing some few courses on around Udemy, from Udemy,
Okay.
and did some a lot of things. Then somehow I'm not getting that much of growth in my journey. From May 2020 to December 2020, my I say myself like I was single. I don't have that much of community, that much of network to
Mhm.
growing who help me. uh, I was not. I was facing tons of struggle, seeing tons of challenges. But yes, then in the January, I connect with the. In the January, I started my journey with OFA, One Funnel Away
Okay.
Challenge, and then
Mhm.
I see I'm growing. I see I was getting some result. I started building a relationship with people. I started getting a network of good people. So not that much of backstory of mine, like, but yeah, a few stuffs like started with the blogging, try this that, not getting interest. But yeah, then I find this affiliate marketing, Amazon that are not working, but affiliate for digital product is work for me.
Mhm.
So this is kind of a small backstory. I don't have, yeah, yes,
Yeah, that's really great. Actually, you told about everything. Like you told the truth that why you have started, and it's really a good. It's really a good thing that even I am in software industry, and you never know in
hmm,
any industry like whenever the situation will change. So it is better to have some other source of income to do something else to have an extra source of income, and you really did that, and you really did a great job because since then I have been seeing you are consistent and progressing in your journey. So guys, if you are watching us live, please put a hashtag live, and if you will watch us replay, please put a hashtag replay. So Nilesh, how this idea of running an interview show came into your mind?
okay, yeah. Basically, it doesn't come directly. It comes from Rahul Rena. He
Okay.
one day he sent me a message. Let's do one interview on your show. At that time I was like, wow, what? I feel nervous. I never did any kind of interview. Yes, I was doing
Mhm.
Facebook live, but not
Mhm.
that interview shows. So I thought for around one day or 5 6 hour, not exactly remember, but yes, I thought I never did any kind of interviews, how I do, and so many things are in my mind. But
Okay.
then I thought like I have this opportunity to do an interview, to show myself more, to grow myself more. And then this is where I grab this opportunity. And we have to be an opportunity grabber. And when he
Right.
asked me, and he, so I tell like let's do. On the 1st June, I did my first ever interview with Rahul Rana.
Okay.
And this
Right.
one is superb. And then then I feel like wow, this is great thing. And then after a few time, Daniel, who teach me the
Yeah.
process, he's come to me and then he tell me like I'm come up with this interview show program, and then would you like to be a first student of mine? So I tell like he connect with me on call, and then this is how I started with this interview show. And yeah, he asked me, and then I thought that time the money is not that much. He's not charging that much amount, so I feel like this is the time to learn and grow, and not that much fee need to pay.
Mhm.
So I thought let's take it, and then I
Yeah.
jump uh, on his mentorship. And yeah,
Mhm.
this is how I started my interview show.
Yeah, I have seen your interview with Daniel Das as well, and Rahul Rena was also, I have
Yeah,
invited him, and I was very blessed to had him here. He was a part of
he's
show.
best.
So when you are running a show like interview show, what are the advantages of running the interview show in our online journey? What else we get when we run this kind of show?
When you run the interview show, like if you know this book, Russell Brunson
Yes.
sell this book in a week, just on cross so many records. He breaks so many records because of the one interview show he
Hmm.
did with the Tony Robbins, and he sell a lot of copies of this book. I'm not exactly remember the number, but in this book
Hmm.
itself we find the numbers. And within a week he break the records, around week or a day, I'm not exactly remember, but yeah, this is the power of interview show. He
Yes.
did
Yes.
it with Tony Robbins, but yes, to build a relationship with the Tony Robbins, he take 12 years. So yeah, this is the power of having interview show. Like in a week, you are able to sell that much of copies, and you are getting that much of leads. So this is the power of having
Yeah.
interview show, and also you are build your authority is building. Like
Yes.
currently I'm doing interview with you, right?
Hmm.
So might be I have a few people know, you have a few people knowing you. So the both people are getting that, yeah, they both have a good people.
Yes.
So this is where our authority is growing. So yeah,
Yeah.
this is
That's
the advantage of having interview show. Yeah.
Yeah, that's absolutely correct. And you have given a great example of Russell Brunson and Tony Robbins because they both have their followers and they have reaped the benefit of all like having interview and both the audience has connected and he has broke the record. And yes, it's very true. Like you don't know everyone because you have limited audience. But if you're connecting with someone,
Hmm.
you are reaching out to their audience as well. Yeah, so
Right.
that's really true. So suppose if someone is an no online entrepreneur, he's just trying to build the authority. So what will be the steps he needs to do? Like he needs to take to create your his or her own show.
The step is first we have to come up with the who is my target market, like which type of people I wanted to serve.
Hmm.
If I want to serve the affiliate marketer, so we have to focus on the affiliate marketer. So first we have to choose our who is our dream customers, then who is the people are doing good in the particular market. Like at the front initial days of our journey, I'm not able to reach out to Russell Brunson, and he is not
Yes.
come directly to me.
Mhm.
So
Right.
we have to choose the people who is one or two next step ahead than me. So
Mm.
I choose uh, who is the two step ahead than me. So you can choose that type of people and invite them on your show, right? And directly don't invite, yeah, we are come up on this point, but directly don't invite. Come up with the who is your dream customers, then what kind of people you wanted to invite. Like if
Yeah.
you are focused on affiliate, then invite affiliate who are doing good, not a person from ecom. So this is the first step, second step, and then interview question. This is the also one thing that is important to focus on. Yeah. So this is kind of steps, and also do some research about your guest before invite them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So suppose,
So
yeah, someone has created a show, as you said, like followed that one, two, three, four steps. Now the next question is to whom they should approach, like who will be their first, guest, and how they will invite the next guest, and what approach we should follow while inviting the guest in our show.
okay. So as I mentioned, the people whom you invite is the people from your niche, like who is your dream customers. So as I just share, who is your dream customer, once you decide with who is your dream customer, then
Mhm.
see who is doing good in the market. Like if
Yeah.
you choose the affiliate, so
Mhm.
see like this affiliate is doing good, so I might be invite him on my show, right? So you can
Mhm. Right.
invite those people who is the best, right? So this is the thing.
Okay, so once when we invite people in the show and when we interact with them, we learn a lot from them, from their journey. So as you have done 15 show already, 15 shows. So
Yeah.
what were your biggest, you can say, like top three learnings from your guests?
Number one is a be humble. Like I did 15 interviews, and all the 15 people are on the five or six figure. Oh yeah, and few are on also seven figure according to our currency. But they are very humble, ground to earth. Like if I talk about yesterday interview, Sharat Joshi, when I
Yes.
connect with him on a call, he's like talk with me like we know each other for a very long year. After the interview, he talked with me. He share his insights of his that he teach in his coaching program. And after the interview, he's talked with me around 20 to 25 minutes. This is crazy. And if we see, he charged around $1,000 or $2,000 for his one-on-one call for an hour
Mm.
or two, and he
Mm.
talked with me for free just because of
Yeah.
this humbleness or because of my interview show as well. So be humble. Then second thing is I learned from Danny Skull around sixth episode. He shared with me be grateful. Note down. Uh, I note down every day the things that I am grateful. Like we are in the same coaching of Sagar, and
Mm.
he tell write down your goals every day, and
Yes.
Danny tell me like write down your grateful,
Learnings.
the things that you are grateful for every day. So the five
Okay.
things that you are grateful, note down. So this is the thing that I am learning and I implement each and every day. So it gives me motivation, it gives me positive vibes. I'm not going the negatives on because of this gratefulness thing. And the last one is care for your customer. I learned from everyone, like if you really wanted to grow in your business, care for your customer. This is the three things that I learned.
Yes, yes, I
Always
can
care.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
definitely relate whatever you have told me, because I have seen your interview, because you have done your show with many big names, right? They are
Yeah.
big names, and I mean, people will think like, should I approach him or not? But as you said, like they are so humble that they came to your show, and your audience also reaped the benefit, like whatever they have told, whatever the golden nuggets they shared. We people are consuming that content, and it is really very helpful for all of your audiences. So what are the mistake, like people who are new to this like line, you can say, who are planning for the show, or who are running a show, but they have not invited the guest, but they are approaching their guest, but they are doing some mistakes. So what will be the mistakes? Like what are the mistakes they are doing? They do in initial phase.
The first mistake they do is like they directly go to the guest and invite them. This is the biggest mistake that we do. Like as I mentioned, we have to build a relationship first. Just okay. As we mentioned, we have to build a relationship with our guest. This is the first step, and most of the time people what they do, they just reaching out to the in their inbox and just send them message like, hey, I wanted to interview you on my show, and they don't know you, they never come to on your show. Then the
Yes.
mistake number two they do is like they invite everyone. They feel like everyone is my dream guest. Like if they
Mm.
people earning tons of money, they are my guest. No, they are not. If I am focused on affiliate, so, or entrepreneurship, so I only invited this two type of people, not from people from ecom or from SEO, right? So we have to focus on this thing as well. And also asking them a right question, like this mistake done by me as well, so that's I learned from my mentor. Is also guide me like, Nilesh, you did a mistake at this point. So I actually not that much mistake, but because I asked a question that is not from his, that's owned by anyone else. So this is kind
Okay.
of mistake we have to remove, right? So
Okay.
do some
Great.
kind of research as well, as I mentioned. Yeah,
Yes, yes, because relationship building is the first thing in our online space, whether it will be your prospect or it will be your guest. So, guys, if you are planning for the interview show, please do not invite your guest directly by going to the messenger. First, you need to consume their content, you need to engage with their post, or just have one-to-one chat sometimes, and then maybe later on, once your relationship is built, then definitely you can invite them, and they will be happy to be in your show. Yeah, that's really great. And yeah, you said like you learned from your mistake. That's the biggest thing, because in our journey we make mistake because we are at initial phases and we don't have any guide sometimes. And people, if someone is guiding you, then you should take it as a positive thing, and you need to improve yourself. Yeah, that's a great thing.
definitely, definitely. We are
Yeah.
learn from mistake, and I'm grateful for my mentor who teach me like, Nilesh, you did a mistake at this point, because he
Hmm.
watch my interviews, every interview most of the time. So he tell me like, you did this mistake at here, you did mistake here, you did good thing here. So try to improve at this point, that point. So we learn from mistakes, and mentor is having a mentor is super thing. Yeah.
Yeah. One more question. It's very interesting question. Like, suppose if you are inviting the guest and who are like, he's a big name and he has name in industry. So, do they charge for coming in the show?
Not, no.
Okay.
If as I mentioned so many times in this interview, if you build a good relationship with them, they definitely not charge. Like Russell Brunson, always I learn from Russell, we all are learn from Russell. So
Mhm.
Russell Brunson take around 12 years to build a strong relationship with the Tony Robbins.
Mhm.
And
Yes.
then how he appear on his page, and then he did a live interview, around live or an interview, and expert secret for expert secret. So you
Mhm.
don't have to be paid your custom, or not customer, your guest. You don't have to be paid, you just have to focus on building relationship. And once you are build a strong relationship, you don't have to be paid. Yeah, if you wanted to serve them, like if you wanted to give them value, then you might be join their programs. If you have a budget of in future, you can join,
Mhm.
you
Right.
can provide them value to your guest. This is thing I
Mhm.
learned from my mentor, that he teach me like, give value to your guest. Not nothing, not especially like you join their program, but you can give serve them in any way. Not
Yes.
only to purchase their program, but serve them in any way, because they provide you value. So this is the
Yes.
thing, and you
Yeah,
don't have to
definitely
be
we
pay.
can. Yes. So we
Yeah,
can ask them like if they have any kind of program they are running, or if they have any product to sell. So we can just kind of promote their channel or whatever they have.
yeah, you can
Yes.
promote them,
Yeah.
you can promote
So
them.
once you have selected your guest, now what are the preparation needed to come into the interview show before just in before the interview? What are the things you need to take care of?
The things that we have to focus on take caring of is, first one is we have to do some research, like we know about them more deeply. Research, then see like what they, from where the first is research, then the second thing is like the small things, like
Mhm.
you check your laptop battery, internet issue, internet connection. So yeah, we have to focus on this as well, because uh, yeah, that one
Okay.
is important. Yeah.
Yeah. So what were the challenges you faced at initial stage when you started your show, and how did you overcome that thing? those
What
challenges?
was the challenges
Yeah, at initial
of
stages of your
before
show.
starting? Challenges, not that much, but yeah, I faced a challenge one day with before starting of this show, and this challenges come directly. Like my internet is not working on that day, then my laptop
Yeah.
is shut down suddenly, but still the guest is waiting for me. So I'm grateful for that particular day or that guest because he is waiting for around 30 minutes. My internet issue.
Okay.
Once I click on live, I'm not able to go live. I don't know what happened on that day on with StreamYard. So I'm not able to go live. So this is kind of challenges I face. But yeah, I am grateful for my guest because yeah, because he with a lot of his patience my interview is done on that particular day, otherwise it might be uh, postponed. So yeah,
Yes, yes.
this is the kind
That's
of,
really great.
and yeah, let's go.
Yeah, and you said like your guests were so humble, and that is very important. Being humble is very important because they have waited for you for 30 minutes. And yeah, because this is live, anything happen, anything can happen. Your electricity
Yes,
maybe
sure.
cut down or whatever. Like we never know like what kind of issue we will face at that
Yeah.
time. Yeah, so yeah, we can consider all those things because it happens with everyone. So guys, if you have any question, please put down the question in comment box and we'll try to answer. And if you're watching us replay, please try to put the question and we'll answer it later.
Sure.
Nilesh, what will be your number one advice to someone who is just planning to host a show?
uh, do it. Don't just think overthink
Yeah.
like
Mhm.
I don't have that much of DSLR, I don't have a good DSLR, I don't have a best background. Right, I don't have that much of good lighting. This is just a thing that we give as an excuse. So just do it, and if you really wanted to grow in your journey and don't you feel like I don't have anything to start, be a reporter and start it. Don't just procrastinate. I If you see my interview shows, I each and every day I face a lot of challenges on, especially on the day of interviews. My internet is not working when I have an interview show. I don't know what is this. But yes, somehow I do it. And
Mhm.
yeah. So just start it, and don't just overthink like uh, how I do and what I do. Just start it and think whom you wanted to serve and come up with the dream guest. At starting, you invite some few people who is doing good, like who is from one step ahead from you. Just invite them. Like Mohan is invite me. I'm not that much of I'm not that much what I can say, but yeah, he invite me, right? So this is how you can invite as well. You just have to see like who is the good, doing good, or who is doing. So at initial, you can invite your friend as well to grow, to
Mhm.
learn
Mhm.
how this process is work, and then you can go to good people. So at the starting
Yeah.
phase, we are just learning. At the starting phase is learning, and you can invite the people. Yeah. So just start
Yeah.
it first, nothing else.
Yes, that's absolutely right because the
Yeah.
costliest journey is the one which never started. So guys, do not wait for something like this will happen, then I'll do that. If I'll have that much of tool, then I'll start interview. Just think about the interview, just plan your show, invite your guests, build a relationship before inviting, and just start it. So thank you so much, Nilesh, for having. I mean, I'm so blessed to have you here, and thank you so much for your time. Let me see if we have any questions. Okay, so we do not have any questions. So, guys, if you have any question later on, you can put on the comment box, and we'll try to answer that. And with this, we are ending up my show, this episode. So, thank you so much, Nilesh. Thank you again for your time, and have a great day.
Thank you, and I'm so grateful for your you invite me on your show. So thank you so much again, and Shubham, thank you for jumping on live. So thanks a lot.
Yeah, pleasure is all mine. Thank you so much. Good night, everyone.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.